Yo, 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 you already know what time it is. It's that time for Rapid Flames, man. And I'm your boy, Vito Blaze, a.k.a. Vance Michelle, a.k.a. V Love, a.k.a. V. Add another whatever you want to attach to that. But I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm here ready to throw flames on whatever is near. Pause. But yo, anyway, I want to first off talk about, matter of fact, happy Father's Day to all the fathers yesterday, Y'all was doing your goddamn thing, barbecuing out there. I hope you didn't burn your motherfucking hands or your eyelashes off your face while you was trying to cook that meat. Pause. But shout out to all of you guys, man. You guys got, everybody acknowledging how blessed you guys were with children. Me, I was noticed how blessed I am without children, but that's just me. That's just me, just being me. And if you out there having a kid and you love having that kid near you, man, and, you had your baby mamas and your wifeys hitting you up, giving you that text or making that steak dinner that you like. The kids, they got all types of gifts, not as special as they got mom on Mother's Day, but they got you something. You still got acknowledged. You the tribal chief of your family. You got acknowledged. So that was your day, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers yesterday. On happy fathers to all the fathers that I know. I only text my boy Walter because that's the only dude I know as a father. But yo, you know what? I should have texted my boy Lawrence Corber. Now that I think about it, should have texted him. I forgot he's a new dad up in this bitch. I should have texted my boy Ben Cardilli. He's a new dad. And Nick Banks, aka RPW Comedy. I should have texted him. I forgot these guys are new fathers. Well, if you're hearing this podcast, my guys, listen, man. Y'all didn't get that text, but y'all getting this love on my podcast right now, okay? Right? Yo, happy Father's Day to y'all. Now, check it, man. It was because my weekend was nuts. I was at the MAXIM F1 party Saturday, and that was crazy because I haven't been to a party like that in a while. And the only reason I attended that because I was on the Nightcap radio station, CISM 89.3. If you want to listen to me, I'll be on Nightcap every Thursday midnight, but this Friday morning. So when it's Thursday, when it hits midnight and it's Friday morning, I'm on the radio, CISM 89.3 Nightcap. And I'm there with Dorothy, Slagsy, and Evelyn Paymont, and Lawrence Corber. And right now, we doing our goddamn thing, right? And me, Dee Dee, and Slagsy, we was attending the red carpet event. We saw some people like Sam Blex. Saw a couple of influencers. I met Shina Nova, and her mom, the throat singing girls, the Native American throat singing phenomenon, TikTok girls. I met them, and they are very, very nice people. Very nice people. Shout out to Shina, and I hope she just keeps being blessed, and her moms, they just keep doing what they do. That was a beautiful thing, and that's what I like when I go to these parties. Just seeing these beautiful people around, and I'm just like, yo, I ain't never leaving this. Why would I stop being an entertainer? I told you guys how it got me out of jail one time, and right now, it's just getting me into places where I never thought I could be in, but I know I'm supposed to be there. When I go up in these places, I meet these. Anyway, the Maxim Grand Party was crazy. I seen some human props. They actually have these people around that are just decorations. I've seen this a couple of times, but then I just really acknowledged it. Like, yo, hold up. Why is this lady dressed up like a whole Cleopatra? Her outfit must weigh more than 100 pounds. I'm sure she's walking. Every time she's walking, she lift. But she had a whole getup on her, like the whole pharaoh hat, looking like she was a real queen from Egyptian time. Like she had that, and then she had like a gold snake all around her, big gown, everything. It was crazy. And she just didn't move. She was on the red carpet for a while. Even while people was walking by her, she was there. And I'm asking, like, why is she there? Is that somebody that we got to interview? Is that somebody important? She's like, nah, they just hired her just to look. And I'm like, what? And I go in, then I'm like, okay. I go inside. I see that was just one of the human decorations. They had people spinning from the roof. There was a little shallow pool out in the back. They had these things, you know, they had like a tall ass stick, right? A bendy ass, tall ass stick, just, you know, just bending around. And then they had a person on top of this stick. And I'm like, and he's doing all types of shit. And the stick is moving. And there's another one. There's a big, tall ass, bendy stick. That's how I could describe it. Big, tall ass, bendy stick coming out of a shallow pool. That's my description on the shit right now. That's what I saw. I saw a dude on the tall ass bendy stick, and he was just there, and it's bending, and he bending with it. It's like on some Bronco shit. But anyway, I was like, whoa, he gonna fall off. But like, they was in control. And matter of fact, he was in sync with another tall bendy ass stick motherfucker, acrobats, and they were just two tall ass bendy sticks, and they were flowing, but they were both in sync. And I'm like, whoa, this shit crazy. And I'm like, yo, this had a party, and the bar was open. They had Diplo as the DJ. I mean, and you know, I saw my boy doing a security. Shout out to Jay Willis. Man, it was great, because you know, it was crazy because I'm seeing all these people, celebrities, and then boom, I see my boy, like, you know, like I met him through mutual friends, but like, you know, we kept in touch, and I see him from time to time doing door at other places, but then he's doing the door at this, and he's part of a whole security team. And yo, he was cool, man. He was letting me into all these places where, you know, like my passion let me in, but like he let me in anyway, and that was cool. And you know what else was crazy? Everybody was dressed up. I decided to leave the house in a blazer, white shirt, a tie, black pants, and black jeans and shoes, right? I go up to the party, and the security's letting me in, and this is even before I even got my pass. I just rolled up. I told one guy I was media, but then I told the rest of I didn't tell anybody else, but they was just letting me in, valet, until I got my pass. And then I met Didi. I saw Didi, and then we started interviewing people. After a few minutes out the red carpet, Didi's like, yo, you notice you dress like the rest of all the security guards? And I'm like, what? I look around, I see all the security guards. They're dressed with a black blazer, white shirt, black pants, and most of them are wearing black ties, but not all of them are wearing black ties. So yeah, I was easily like people. And then after that, when I noticed that, people started coming up to me and asking me questions. I'm like, why are you? He was like, oh, I thought you worked here. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm giving security guard vibes, because I got the. But anyway, it worked out well. I got to meet some cool security people on the way, and I almost got paid. Almost. Like, I was waiting online when they were all lining up to sign out and get their checks. I was trying to see if I can get my check. I almost did it, but I got up to the table, and the lady was checking for my name. Anyway, that didn't go through, but like, yo, you know, I saw a door, and I tried to get an easy check. Anyway, after that, though, but anyway, I was, you know, this was after a couple of drinks. I mean, the bar was crazy. Open bar was crazy. I go in there, and already they had mimosas on deck. They had cocktails on deck made with Jack Daniels honey. They had the show was sponsored by Jack Daniels, so everything was Jack Daniels up. Then there was open bars outside, and you can get whatever the fuck you want. You could have actually paid too, but like, man, whatever. Then after that, you know, Each table was blessed with beverages, water, sodas. I mean, food was flowing around like sushi, hors d'oeuvres. I mean, teriyaki tacos. The food was type exclusive. I remember I was eating some ramen, and the ramen was see-through, and it had like sesame seeds on it. Anyways, it was tight. It was tight ill. That party was so inspiring though. Like, cause I love it. Like, I haven't been to a party like that in a while where everybody's nice. Like, even when I approached the girl and she wasn't even like, not even, like, reciprocative to me. Like, she didn't receive me well. Whatever. She didn't get my vibe, basically. She didn't get my vibe. And that's okay. But she was kind enough to be like, okay, well, have a nice day. Or, still nice. And like, it wasn't like, okay, I'm getting rejected and she's not nice about it. Like, because like some places I've been recently, that's the type of vibe. Like, I will come across a chick and her attitude is not right most of the time. I mean, there's a lot of girls out. There's still nice girls out there. There's still nice, kind girls out there. I mean, every day. But it's just more of that now. But when I went to that party, everything was cool. It was like, even though I was put down, my confidence wasn't put down. I was like, okay, that was an okay experience. I'm gonna move on to another one. That was still a win, But overall, it was a great vibe at this party, and I still got to meet some nice old ladies. Got some numbers too. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm lying. I ain't get no numbers, but I still got talk. I still talk. Hey, I still talk and practice, and it was a good win. Yo, speaking of practice, guess who ain't coming in to practice next season is Ja Morant. Adam Silver just announced that Ja Morant has been suspended for the entire 2023-2024 season for flashing that gun on the Instagram Live. Now, recently, I'm just going to say that's wild. That whole suspension is wild. The whole season is crazy. Because, like, damn, I mean, I know you're trying to make an example. That's a big ass example, though, Adam Silver. I think you tripping on that. I really feel you tripping on that. I really do, because I feel like maybe 20, 30 games, 20, 30, 20, he would have half the season. The whole, it's crazy. Oh, I guess because if he comes back, I mean, it ain't gonna mean jack. But like, I guess you want that team to feel that, but I don't know. It's like, that's wild. The whole season, and what's wild? Ja Morant actually recently said that gun was a lighter. He showed, because he posted people asked him, "Yo, why'd you show a gun again on the live?" And he claimed that he sent a video and screenshot the video that the gun was a lighter. But I don't even think that will even save his case right now, man. But like, if Ja got the proof, then I think then this decision should be reversed or whatever. But it's crazy what people are doing these days off of allegations, off of anything right now. I mean, a homie just got arrested last week just for saying that they ain't two genders. And that's crazy. Like, straight up arrested. And right now, Ja Morant ain't even get arrested though for firearm possession. So, or even got charged with firearm possession, because recently they got Boozy off of showing a gun in an Instagram video. So why they ain't hit Ja like that and then hit him with the suspension? Why just Why does just suspend you? What's the charge at then? Feel what I'm saying, Adam? That's what I'm saying. Like this 2020, the host, that's wild. That is wild to me. What else is wild though? Is Kim Kardashian wearing the starting 5 Kendall Jenner t-shirt. Now that starting 5 t-shirt is wild. I'm not even gonna talk about Kim Kardashian wearing it because Kim already put it on blast. But like that shirt is wild to brag that you had 5 ex-boyfriends that played in the NBA and you making a shirt about it. Starting 5. I started making shirts like that. Like my first 5 girlfriends. I'm gonna put it on a shirt. See, I couldn't even do that. Not everybody could flex like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you out there, you flex like that, why don't you go ahead? I want to see somebody who will actually do that. Starting 5. All right? With the girls. You put 5 girls on your, or whatever. Now, if anything, I'm putting my starting 5 porn stars. Damn. Y'all want to be like, yo, how much does this motherfucker nut off by himself? Anyway. That would be a shirt right there, though. Or, people be like starting 5 dogs, starting 5 roaches in some cities. Some boroughs come out with starting 5 rats. Oh, starting 5 snitches. And then you got Tekashi and you got Gunna. And you got 3 other snitches on the like 3 notes. Starting 5 snitches. Tekashi, Gunna, and Frank Lucas. Like you got or like the Mount Rushmore of snitches. That's a shirt right there. But let's get back to Kim Kardashian. She could put a starting 5 too. Her starting 5 would be crazy. Right? You got Ray J, Kanye, the 2 NBA motherfuckers. There's the Chris guy. Them Kim Kardashian, they all, each one of them, except Kourtney though. Kourtney had that one dude and we ain't cared nothing. Like they had that little drama issue on the show and that was it. Like we ain't hear nothing. Like Kourtney must got that good. That's the reason for that. Cause a lot of people, I'm gonna keep it real. Like on some real, like if you if you out there, I mean, it's probably because your coochie ain't that good. Now you forever getting cheated on, or you got ghosted a couple of times. Coochie ain't that good. It is what it is. I mean that's why. It's not like it could be it's a chemistry thing, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna want your coochie to be good, you know what I'm saying? But it maybe that's the thing. Like I peeped that too after many one night stands, and I'm thinking like, yo, I did my thing, but shorty ain't hitting me back. That's because my dick was whack. It was whack. I just gotta face that. I look in the mirror and I wake up. I'm like, okay, she thought I guess the dick was whack on that day. But you can always come back. If you out there and you like, damn, why ain't she? It's because your dick was whack. That's what I realized. I woke up in the morning, but it's not a problem that you can't overcome. You just find out how to improve the coochie, how to improve the dick. And then you go about your day. And you keep practicing. Keep grinding it out. You know what? And you're going to find that person that's going to be like, hey, you know what? That dick was good. And they not going to ghost you. Matter of fact, they're going to annoy the shit out of you. Matter of fact, okay? So, matter of fact, if you're going through a time like that, just take time to reflect and appreciate that you have peace. A little peace right now. A little peace, I'm telling you, because when you do get the good coochie game coming up and you dick game coming up, and I believe it will. They won't let you go. They won't. But right now, it is what it is. Reflect. Just reflect and improve. You'll get there. I did. You know, I'm not telling you I'm there yet, but like, you know, you got to just be aware to get there. That's what I say, you know. Meanwhile, you know what I'm also going to say too? I'll be doing this show called The World's Smallest Comedy Night. Yo, shout out to, it's number 2 in Cult MTL, and it's going to be number 1 next year. But I need you to be there. I need you to come through. Every Monday we have the show 8 p.m. It's free admission, and you could come through. It's called The World's Smallest Comedy Night at 8 p.m. And we have great comedians on that show. 10:30 p.m. you could come too on Monday for the Dirty Mic. That's when we have our raunchiest late night comedians doing their goddamn thing. You might get offended if this is a comedy that might offend your ass. If you don't like that comedy, then don't come to this show, because this is a show that's not like, we not playing it safe here, you know. We not playing it safe. That's all we know. Matter of fact, that's a whole attitude of the show. It's like we don't play it safe, but I don't want to go. But we do respect people, though. We you know, at the end of the day, we just want to make people laugh, but we're not playing it safe. We not. And we have a show every Fridays too, Sundays too. I just did, oh man, Sunday. This was amazing time at Sunday, because right now we have the summer outdoor shows every Sunday nights at 10:30. You gotta come to those. Those banging. Those killer. They're outside at the terrace. It's a nice vibe outside, and it's summer. And we got a nice bartender, Olivia. She's serving the drinks. So come on through, summer outdoor show, 8 p.m. at Hurley's. Come through for trivia too. Like, I know there's some trivia heads listening on this podcast, right? You got a smart IQ. You could answer some questions. Then you can win these prizes. Come to Hurley's Irish Pub Wednesday, 8 p.m. so you can win some prizes. First, second, third team will be awarded. It's a great time. Now, right now, it's time for me to play some Vito Blaze. I love this dude. He's one of my favorite rappers, actually. If you don't know who Vito Blaze is, it's me. I'm going to play something real quick for my man Vito Blaze. I heard it. I heard this track right here is ill. What is it? Oh, I know what it is. It's Valley Me, yo. Okay? This is Valley Me from Vito Blaze. Check it out.
Back in the day, I used to munch on Frito-Lay, cash cans for pay, just to get what's hot that day. Back in the day, walking down on Hickory, the sun was definitely out in May, the shit was going okay. You get your gas a gallon, $1.50. Most of my niggas was still with me. Most of my niggas was fucking with me back in the day, way before this nigga met Whitney. That was my ex, it was a sex. I'm moving on, let's get back to this text. This next question is, remember the good times? I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see why we can't vibe, that's why I LOL. I see things was less tricky before the AOL. Back then, you know this nigga had an S-girl. Bad boy, watching Mason Puff get all the girls. I wanted all the girls up in my high school. Everywhere up in the halls, I could a nigga choose. I was a wild dude with wild dudes. 3 a.m. and Mickey D's while we walk through the drive-thru. Never have a foul mood, we all cool. Smoking spliff and sipping 41s and moves on the way to breaking rules. We were just reminisce and tell jokes. Riding our bicycle, Joe Bazooka Joe. We talked all day in front of the steps. Can't talk about the Cedo bets. I was feeling like Biggie, dreaming of the tours while playing Mario on Nintendo 64. Like, there's Valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping a village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, Valley me, it's Valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping a village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. this, it really got me tripping. I'm thinking about all them classes that I was skipping. Then I'm back to get on the bus to my crush, play humps on the bus just to get a cheap touch. Play the Street Fighter 2 that was in the store. Gumps on her feet, yo, that's what we wore. Got my hot chips for 25 cents, it was lit. Oh man, Shaq for the legend, I will never forget. I will never forget the rides on the 45. Never forgot the shit we did on the 59. Never forget the day I got high or when I'm at top. Them moments with me till you see this nigga reach the sky. Them moments keep the sun up and this nigga fly. Valley me, that pill in me to the day I die. 8 to the 4-5, I will keep it alive. Lessons from the avenues that made a nigga survive. R.I.P. to Avon, them garners they rest. R.I.P. to Scooter, that's his home where we met. R.I.P. to Gene LaFoe, should've won him a vest. Damn, it's foul how niggas wanted his neck. Some shit happened that could get me upset, but I get back, finish my raps, finish the debt. You know the deal, matter of fact, you know the real. Full of ambition, nigga, coming straight up my field. There's valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping the village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, valley me. There's valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping the village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, valley me. There's valley in me. Ain't no questioning. There's valley in me. Don't ask no questions. Niggas ask me where I'm from. I said I'm from Sweet Valley, bitch. And if you got more questions to say, I'll reply. Don't ask no questions. Niggas ask me like.
And that was Valley Me from Vito Blaze. That was a song that I wrote about Spring Valley. Spring Valley is where I'm from, New York. And I want to talk about that real quick because, you know, when I say I'm from New York, a lot of people, because I live in New York, I live in Canada right now, Montreal. So when I say I'm from New York, people be like, oh yeah, what part of New York? Brooklyn, Bronx. Right away they think about the city, and I'm talking about Spring Valley. It's in Rockland County. It's not even a suburb. It's a village. It's the village of Spring Valley. It's in the town of Ramapo, and Ramapo is in Rockland County. Shout out to the 845-914. But yo, you know, when I tell people I'm from Spring, New York, they be like, oh, what part? So now I gotta tell them, or if I say I'm from Spring Valley, they be like, which one? Because there's more than one Spring Valley. But then I'll be like, yo, now, and when I say I'm from Spring Valley, they'll be like, oh, they think it's some sweet ass suburb place like Sweet Valley High, but ain't shit sweet in Spring Valley. I mean, I had a couple of my friends shot and killed in Spring Valley. I got robbed on Halloween in Spring Valley. I mean, there's enough bullshit that goes down in Spring Valley to this day. I mean, I got friends that's like, yo, they happy that I actually left Spring Valley, because they're like, yo, if I actually stayed in there, probably would have been dead. Ain't shit in Spring Valley. And most of my friends, most of my people that I grew up with that used to don't even live in Spring Valley anymore. They live in Jersey. You know, like they got the fuck up out of there. As soon as they got enough money, like some of my friends that don't, either they living in Suffern, Mawa, some shit that's close to the fucking Spring Valley, so they could see their mom and dad, because they ain't leaving. But my friends, like, all right, most of them like, nah, they got the fuck up out of there, and I'm glad they did, because it got crazy up in there. I know some people still in there, and that place still shit. Anyway, Spring Valley ain't no sweet place, but most people assume that, you know. But like the only thing I get, like, because there's a lot of Haitians in Spring Valley, so, and there's a lot of Haitians in Montreal, so they know about Spring Valley when I say Spring Valley. But then when the thing that happened with me recently is that, now because of this, I don't even know whether to say Spring Valley or New York. Or I just lie and say I'm from the Bronx. Because it's the closest borough that I've been dealing with. That and the Brooklyn. I'll go to Brooklyn all the goddamn time because my uncles was living there. And then after that, later in life, I will go there all the time because my friend with Ty would bring me to Brooklyn all the goddamn time to see his brother Obi, and man, and when we go up and down, we'll be in Brooklyn. I got robbed in Brooklyn. I remember they tied me up on some Indian style. I thought I was gonna die that night. Like, oh man, but I'm here to even tell that story, man. So I knew once I left out of that, I was like, yo, I'm meant for something, man. I'm meant for something. When you go through shit like that, I was like, what the? I was like, I can't waste this life. I mean, that was one of the moments that made me like, yo, I can't waste this life. But back to what I was saying. I can't tell people right away that I'm from Spring Valley or New York. But then I told this to my boy Green Phantom. He was like, then why don't you just say that you're just from Spring Valley, New York? That'll cut all the bullshit. And plus, when you say you're from Spring Valley, New York, it adds a little flavor on it. Because, most people, they'll dismiss a motherfucker from New York City around here in these parts of Canada. But if you say you're from Spring Valley, New York, they'll be like, oh, he's like New York-ish. So, and it's really fucked up because it's the movies. I gotta blame the movies for every goddamn thing. I just recently I'm blaming the movies for why I can't even fucking walk down the goddamn street without seeing 4, 5 people just cross the street. Like, it's ridiculous. You guys, if I put my eyes on your face for one day, you'll be like, you'll be shocked. You'll probably be like, I can't be a black man for a day because I'm just walking down the street. I mean, it's a nice sunny day, and I could be walking down the street and I could see not one but just multiple people just randomly. They see me from like 2 feet away. Next thing you know, they cross the street. I'm like, what's up with these white people? That, like, I'm not even thinking of pursuing you. I got other shit on my mind. What do you really think? I'm out here. I just took this I'm out here. I'm walking out the blue. I see you. You see me. I know we visible in daytime, and you still want to walk across the street. I see Chinese people doing this, and I'd be like, what's going in their heads when they do that? When they think about that? Cause I clearly think like, oh, they crossing. I'm thinking like, nah, they must be crossing the street to go to their house or anything like that. But you know what I started doing? When they cross the street, I cross the street too. And I look them dead in their eyes. Like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? It's 2023. I'm not out here trying to get you, lady. We just happen to be walking in around the same place at the same time. But I'm not even out here for you. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, I blame the movies for that bullshit. And I blame the movies for people having a wrong impression on New York. Like, oh, yo, if you say New York, you're from New York City. And plus, if New York City is a vibrant city, it's a lot of opportunities, and it's full of at the same time, it's full of gangsters, thugs, and you're supposed to be aggressive, and everybody just love that New York charm. And if you just don't exuberate that charm for some reason, you might not be from New York, even if you say you from New York. Like, I had this one girl actually said, yo, you can't be from New York because when niggas from New York talk to me, they get me wet. And right now, you're not making me wet. And I was like, what the I was like, seriously. I might not be making you wet because you just ain't digging me. But don't say that bullshit. Don't say niggas from New York get me wet. Don't say that shit. That shit sounds, I don't have no credibility behind that. That shit just sounds retarded. You like a New York accent. It might make you wet, but New York niggas I might sound a little sour right now. But yo, I blame the movies. I blame the movies for me having a little issue for myself because I'm out here in Canada and I'm like, yo, I'm from New York. I just can't even say I'm from New York and just leave it at that. It's either, oh, you from New York? What part? And I'll be like, nah, I ain't from that part. Oh, you ain't from the city? You ain't from New York? Man. Yo, anyway, man, I was in America, man. Why you, if you from New York, why are you here? Ain't it better over there? It's way better over there. Really? Canadian motherfucker? How you know it's better over there? From the movies? From Home Alone 2? New York ain't what it is, man. It's for the people that live there. And if you about your shit on your grind, entrepreneur, yeah, you go out there. But it's not sweet. It's not, like a lot of you guys, a lot of people in Canada actually feel like, oh, if I can, I'll go live out in America where it's free. No, you won't. Don't. I did that for 23 years. I'm living here a good 13 years here in Canada. It's good. We good. We got the best country. You guys don't know how good you have it. It's just that you guys got to be real educated about America. It's crazy over there. It's good and it's crazy. And before you have to deal who you are, if you that type of person that knows that can handle that, then you go out there. That's what my dad did. And he had me here, but I was raised out there. And I see my pops, man. It made me realize this on a Father's Day too, man. Like, I see my pops though, man. My pops, he actually, like, when I was 4, he was living here for in Montreal, Canada for 5 years or so, 10 years or so, and then he just moved, made it happen. Now me, I did the flip side. I was living over there for a while, but then I was like, nah. Well, I got deported. Boom, I'm here in Canada, and I could have went back to the States if I wanted to, or moved to another country, or even, move to another English-speaking country. But nah, I'm digging it here. I'm straight. But England, no. London ain't sweet either. You see, I'm not even going to think London is what I think it is because of the movies. I'm going to really go do my research and then I'll go see what's up. Because I heard London ain't even sweet. Damn shelf. I will get stick the fuck up the minute I get into Brixton or Abbey Town. One of them bitches, thinking it's sweet like Abbey Town on the bridge, But it ain't. It ain't that sweet out in London. It's not. Or England, anywhere out in Abbey Road. You might see the British, you see the Beatles crossing Abbey Road. You might think it's fucking sweet. I know somebody that got the aunt out there in Abbey Road. Abbey Road is not sweet. Shout out to my homie James Oakley. But you see what the fucking movies did. But shout out to Phantom. That made me realize you know what? I'm just going to tell people I'm from Spring Valley, New York. And I said, I'm from Spring Valley, New York. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that song, Valley Me, if you're still here, and I'm going to throw flames on this last 2 things, B. I see that this motherfucking Hyde can't hide no more. The allegations is right. This motherfucker got convicted, arrested for raping those 2 women, Danny Masterson. If you don't know who Danny Masterson is, he played Hyde on That 70s Show. And that's why you don't see Hyde in That 90s Show. I don't even think they mentioned fucking Hyde in That 90s Show. I think they mentioned him probably for a second because Leo's there. But nah, they don't even mention Hyde. Hyde is gone. And it's crazy because Hyde was he had a lot of good moments in that show, that 70s show, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. His legacies is fucked up, but he's been found guilty of raping two women, and he's going to jail. That boy Danny Masterson is going to jail. You know who might not go to jail is Connor McGregor. He was just accused of raping a woman too, right after the Mayweather fight. Mayweather fought John Gotti. I gotta say something about that fight though, real quick. But before that, McGregor got accused of bringing this lady to the bathroom, and then her and her security, and then the lady was like, her and her security done ran a train on her. I wasn't down with it. McGregor's like, yo, all these allegations is false. And then a video comes out the next day showing that the video shows that McGregor did bring her to the room, but not the way that she described it. And the security people was outside of the room, but McGregor and her were in the room. And she was led to believe that, but she was led to the back anyway. She wanted to go see McGregor anyway. That's what she was saying. But she was saying that she got forced upon. But now McGregor is saying that those allegations are false, but we'll see, because I'm a dude that doesn't like to say too much until we get information. I'll play devil's advocate. I'll gaslight maybe a little bit, but I don't like to falsely be like, yo, you know what, McGregor did this shit. Or Tory Lanez, like remember when I was like, yo, Tory Lanez, probably Megan, maybe, and then when it went down, yo, Tory Lanez guilty, this and that. And then I said what I had to say about the guilty verdict, and then Tory's still in jail. And it looks like, he's going to be in jail for shooting Megan in the foot. He was found guilty on that. And you don't shoot girls in the foot. That's my thing. Like, you don't shoot nobody anyway. Like, guns need to be Superman needs to, like what he did in that movie. That really needs to go down. Just like put it all in some fucking net and just to the sun. Boom. It's like that really needs to go down. I think we really need that. But yeah, and just put all the rapists in there too, and just boom, bring them to the rapists and all the motherfuckers that want to abuse girls, like sickos that just want to abuse women because of what happened to them in the past, and they take it out on innocent girls. I'm sorry, I just saw this movie with Megan Fox and Bruce Willis. It's crazy. Anyway, Danny Masterson, yo, you gotta be in jail. I mean, think about what you did. Am I gonna separate this from Hyde now though? Like now, because like he be saying classic lines like, yo, I heard of a car and it runs on water, man. Like, what do you mean it runs on water? Like, are you talking about a boat? No, man, I'm talking about a car. But instead of using gas, you put water in the tank. And, I mean, that was his classic bit. He ran that. And, I mean, and then he had other moments, and he was the real pothead of the crew. So I related to Hyde, but, like, I'm not a rapist. I don't like to rape girls. So, like, it's a real R. Kelly type situation we got here now. Real Michael Jackson type shit we got going on here now. Do I stop watching That 70s Show? I guess that's the reason why they took it off the air. Because of this shit. This shit crazy. I just realized that. I mean, why they took it off Netflix. And then they brought back That 90s Show. And without, I guess, yeah, man, because, yo, their money's getting crazy. Like, everybody's money's getting fucked up off of that. So, like, that's probably a good reason why they got this 90s show. Now I gotta go watch that 90s show now. I gotta support this shit because this shit fucked up. It's fucked up. Now I peep something. Now I peep that. It's probably the royalties fucked up. Now I gotta realize who I'm in the crew with. Before a project start, I'm gonna be like, yo, you got any allegations on you? Cause I don't want this show to get pulled off the air. Cause I know the show's gonna be fire. I'm here. I'm in it. People gonna be watching this shit. So anybody around me got allegations, tell me right now. So y'all don't fuck up my royalties. God damn. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, yo, that's all I'm saying on today's Rapid Flames, man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We coming back next week. Maybe we'll drop another one later in the week. But, yo, we here, Rapid Flames. We ain't gonna stop. This is episode 99, I think. Man, I done spit 99 of these shits. Well, from the beginning, I was here with Peter Bowen. But, like, you know, I kept it going. My damn self. I was dropping a lot of bars this episode. I don't know where it came from. Like, the rhymes is on point today. Anyway, yo, Flame. No, stay lit. Stay lit. Not gonna say Flame out before I get copyright infringement from DC and shit. I do not want that smoke. Do not have that money like that. Stay lit. For more episodes of the Rapid Flames podcast, please subscribe to the Rapid Flames podcast on iTunes, Google, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are available now.